Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. It's me, StrawHatLucas, the man, the myth, the legend himself. I know you see me every week, except for when it comes to posting a rambling addiction episode. Am I right, guys? Anyway, I'm joined today, as always, by my brother, my right-hand man. You can't hear anything. That's odd. Never mind. Okay. I lied. Someone's, as they say, smoked. Anyway, introducing my brother, of course, my right-hand man, the historian of the entire One Piece community, Mr. Kube of the Red Sea. How we doing today, brother?
What up, guys? It's Cube of the Red Sea, aka Roxy Cube. What's up, guys?
Roxy
I'm
Cube
excited.
while you're wearing a Mihawk face?
I mean, dude. I have to hide my face, but my identity is now. I'm not scared of emo anymore. With the recent chapters, you know what? Bring it on. But I won't lie. I think this chapter you'll see. I think that this is why we needed what's called this flashback, because not this chapter, but ever since we got out of the flashback, like the 2 chapters ever since, I do feel like it makes me give vibes of Wano.
Yeah.
After the flashback, how Roof Piece was going, like the execution. So I do feel like this flashback, like people have been complaining about the 6 months long flashback. I really think this chapter, not this chapter, but the last 3 chapters, we're in a great time in One Piece.
Don't tell me Roof Piece, because I remember catching up during I caught up right at the end of Roof Piece, and I remember when catching up, I was reading through Roof Piece, like, and it was so good. It was like, oh my god. And then once I was caught up and I was in the week to week, I was like, damn, reading the week to week on Roof Piece had to have sucked in some aspects. Like, there were probably weeks where y'all were upset.
No, it's like, but like I said, this flashback was much more, a lot of lore dump, and I was gonna say that last week. So don't worry, Lucas, it doesn't spoil about this chapter. Last I was gonna say it, but I do feel like in the art style, like, you feel like Oda is much more comfortable.
Yeah.
He's not holding back.
That's what Dill literally just said in the chat. He said Oda's in his bag. I am excited. Yes, finally, let's dive in. Spoiler-free Lucas is stressed when he doesn't have his One Piece. I think I might have a problem, and that problem is peak fiction. So, chapter 1174, the strongest in the world. Ooh, it's Roger? I saw the pirate hat, and I was pretty sure that was Roger's hat, because you get to think, like, I could only see the top part of it there. And he's feeding a T-Rex.
Fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact. I do think that if we're going to get any lore dump with Scopper this year, or the end of this arc, about the Roger part, because we're definitely going to get something.
Yeah.
We're reading somebody, we got something during their time together. I think they're alluding to the time in Little Garden, because this is the second time that this cover art is of dinosaurs. A dinosaur. You know, Little Garden's the only place we know who has dinosaurs, and it was already brought up in the arc. About Scopper's specific story was about saving Roger, who got sick.
Yep.
Just like Nami got sick in Little Garden, and then then Shanks and Scopper talk about their time in Little Garden. So I do feel like Oda's been trying to give us that storyline in Little Garden for some reason, and it's also with Dory and Broggy. So it would make sense. It's gonna be a flashback moment here.
All right, let's get into this chapter. Yeah, I have to agree. Especially, just to chime on that real quick, I have to agree. I think, especially with what we saw in what Scopper talked about with Roger getting sick and needing to find a doctor and everything. Yeah, this is bad. The damn dream demon. And it's not just the ship. All those sea clouds got blown away with it. Oh shit. What a mess. And I can't stop the arrow's effects. The brats will fall and splat themselves among the mountain space. Ooh. Oh no, Loki got thrown off as a baby. They could survive this.
Something interesting. It's, you know what makes me think of? The fact that he got something about the sea clouds, something we've talked about. Why there's an enormous amount of clouds surrounding the castle, Penguin Castle. Now, Penguin Castle has clouds all around it.
Ooh, that's true.
So I am wondering if, based off their whatever they use as technology, this is why Vegapunk turned his whole island into Egghead, you know? Why Rosaria can
Are you talking about like the sunstones and stuff? Like there's got to be some kind of technology in Marie-Joie that is like, counterpoint to that?
So I'm wondering, and remember, I think you were one who brought up that it did seem that during Reaction Piece, Skypiea couldn't hear anything. Like it was out of the frequency of the message. I am following you when you said I think you brought up like a year ago or during Egghead. What if Emo the Gorsi used cloud technology?
Yeah,
and it
because
does
we
feel
saw
like
with
the way he's upset with us.
but we didn't see anything from Skypiea.
Exactly. So it does make me think of, you were right about they might be using some form of cloud technology. And you also brought up, Skypiea being supposed to be the end game parts, where everything was about dials and cloud technology.
Yeah, everything was about the tech.
Oh yeah.
Gunko, you gotta stop the kids. We need to call off the plan for a bit. It's no use. Lord Emo's in there right now. Not her. We have to free them from this arrow. Also, how the fuck is he creating like a thorn worm?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's crazy. So fun fact. So Emu cannot take over the spirit of the Devil Fruit, only the body, which is good to know.
Yeah, that is good to know. What's this made of? I'm not, but with the way that they said that, hold up, yeah, let's talk about that line just for a moment. And we're not going to break this all down line by line, don't worry. I will keep reading. It's no use, Lord Emo's in there right now, not her. I want to wait for officials, because you know me, I'm a stickler.
Yeah, basically.
The way that they're saying that, it's, where is her soul going then? If she's not in there, where is she? And think of what Brooke, hold on, wait, I'm not done.
Oh, yeah,
think about what Brooke is doing, right? Think about what Brooke is doing. He's trying to reach Gunko in some way, right? He needs to know if it's her. He can remove his own soul. Can Brooke remove the souls of others?
Exactly. That's interesting, actually. I didn't think of it.
Think about it. Can he remove her soul from her body? And would that trap Emu in that body?
I don't know. That's an interesting thing. I was gonna say, but there is a reason, because of Dressrosa, and we saw that with Gonko. Before Emu took over Gonko, it felt like Gonko. There was a Conquer Hockey moment, and Gonko like fell asleep, and then Emu just woke up. Whenever Hakuba came out, Cavendish was asleep.
That's
so
true.
It could be that, and then think of like the highest part of Devil Fruit is awakening. And it could be like, until then, maybe all Devil Fruit spirits are just sleeping, they're dormant and passive. So I'm wondering if it's the same thing. It's like a Devil Fruit thing. Is that Emu's awakened, and while Emu's awakened, it's like just like Hakuba with Cavendish, Gonko falls asleep.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's interesting. That's interesting. Let's continue reading the chapter though. We need to bring this back up though. Let's put a pin in this. What's this made of? I'm not leaving scratch. Oh, they're trying to attack the arrows. Daddy, Mommy, save me. Oh, that's terrible. That's useless, you fools. If that were possible, I'd be doing it myself. Those parents are trying to protect their children, but the thorns won't let them touch the brats. But the way things are going, they'll soon be forced to watch the kids careen to their deaths. What a juicy way to die. What the fuck? Oh God, I hate him so much. I hate Sommers, bro. Like, I've hated the characters before. I've hated Celestial Dragons as well, but I cannot stand Sommers at all. Hey, wait, this kind of works out. Since Gunko is being controlled, the Great One's technically responsible for this. We can always snatch more brats afterward. I can hear it now, the sweet sobbing screams of their dear parents as they plummet. This is gonna be so touching. 100% he's in the emails, Will. 100%. Sommers is in the emails. I can hear it now. Jesus.
With the Sommers moment, I have a message for Light Yagami from Death Note. Write his name, please. Write his name
please,
your
listen.
notebook.
We don't fuck with you either, Light, but write his name, please. Please. Attention brats and PTA members alike. Our initial plan to ship the Tykes off safely to the Holy Land has run into an unforeseen snafu. The ship and the cloud lair have been wiped away. Oh, Dex, my baby boy. My baby boy Dex.
Well, like, there's a word there. I'm waiting to see the Viz official. PTA members is quite a unique, very specific term. I'm wondering if it's something else.
Right. Let us continue onward. So to be blunt, you kids are about to fall to your death. Oh my god. Is that supposed to be your kids are? There's nothing there. What? Huh? We're just gonna march off the edge like this? We're gonna fall if we keep going. It's almost comical. I know. You've come so far to find a morbid finish line ahead. Huh? If giving up my arms is the only surefire way to stop them, then so be it. Grandpa Oimo! Oh man, Oimo, goated! Unfortunately, there really is no way to stop this. What is that bastard Summers doing? We finally got all of the brats to the harbor. Oh, Killingham is pissed. Let's go. Damn. Oh man, look at Oimo trying to get his grandbaby. This is making me emotional, man. It's hurting you. Let go, Grandpa Oimo. Oh, please forgive me. He tried. Look, he's mangled his arm, man. Oimo, it seems you really can't do anything while the arrow is around. There's no way to stop the kids, so we can't save them? No way. You expect me to watch my own child plummet to death? If they fall into the realm of the dead, we won't even be able to recover their bodies. Those demons are screwing with us. Look at Sommers laughing. This mother... Ugh! Dude, I hate Sommers so much. God damn, is my blood boiling right now. I must have done something bad. This is divine punishment, isn't it? Don't say that, kid. Please don't say that. I was always told that too when I got in trouble. Me too. If only I was a good boy. Fuck, dude. Ah, goddamn you, camera. My hands got a little crazy. Not in the middle of the emotional moment. You guys really think we're gonna die because we're bad? Oh, God. Hi, chat. How are we doing? My camera likes to go out of focus, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Camera focus. Boop. Now there's no camera. That didn't work. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Happy Valentine's Day, Elbath. Please, camera, please, please work with me. Jesus.
Man, that's crazy.
I have to turn it off completely. 1 second, folks. I apologize. There we go. Ugh. Back to the chapter. Jesus, right at the peak of the chapter. What? No way. I'll be a good kid from now on, I promise. Jesus Christ, dude. Help! I'm sorry. I won't do anything bad anymore, ever. Colin, no, man. The sun god pays special attention to naughty kids, you know. But like I said, I won this in a duel. Dude, that's fucking Emmett. That is a toy of Emmett.
Oh. You want, we can continue and then I can talk about it because I do have a fear on it, why he has it. But we could talk about it afterwards.
Yes, yes. God, I hate you, Sommers. Look at that smoke fucking look, dude. First the camera thing, now I gotta deal with Sommers being happy. I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about this. The strong should look out for the weak. Now go and apologize. Oh. Why haven't you cleaned your plate? Do you hate my cooking that much? No, I just hate carrots. How many times have I told you not to take your father's sword? Oh, they're all thinking about all the times they were bad. This is not okay. Valentine's Day Massacre Parallel? This is Alice's restaurant? Like, I hate you, Grandpa. You and your savage pirate crew stink. Oh, no. Why are you lying again? I can't protect you if you lie to me, you know? Why did you bring my homework with you? I forgot it on purpose. I didn't do it. Oh.
In fact, there's an interesting callback. A Furious found this when the chapter came out yesterday. It's some of the kids. So the girl that lied, the kid with sword, the boy that should stop beating up other kids, and the girl the one that hates pirates. And the one with the food, he said it's a callback of some of the pinnacle moments of the Straw Hat, Luffy, the original 5 Straw Hats with their kids. Sword for Zoro, Like for Usopp, Cooking for Sanji, And the whole fighting thing is what Garp said when he took Luffy to Dadan, because he keeps starting fights with people.
Yep.
Interesting. To call back to original 5 Straw Hats, like the critical moments as kids.
Oh, that's true.
And the lion one. Look at the lion girl. Look at the one lion girl. She has Usopp's nose even, which is crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy, actually. Wham! I don't want to die, Mom. Jesus Christ, Oda. Colin! Come here. I'm sorry.
Oda,
I can't stop you from moving, but I can do this much at least. But if you don't let go, you'll die too, Mom. I'm okay with that. It's better than letting you die alone. Fuck!
Oh, yeah,
fuck!
Ripley.
What? We'll be saved, right? Rania! You did great back there, Papa. No, dude. Not all the parents grabbing the kids and jumping off too. What, dude? Mama. Oh my God, man, this is fucked up. Why would you do this to me, Cube? I'm fucking crying on stream right now. Ben, Mommy, what scares me the most? My mommy. I'm sorry I said you were scary. I don't mind being scary. Your fierce mommy lives to protect you. Dude, I hate Oda. What the fuck, man? I'm crying so hard right now. I'm crying so hard. Cube, if you can see his screen.
I'm watching. I know.
Man, this got me really hard. Don't worry, I'm here for you. You're not my mom, Joanna. Oh, Miss Ange. I'm so sorry, Ange, for all of the fucking slander. I am so fucking sorry right now.
Me and Will, we said, oh, Sweet and Lucas are gonna hate themselves for Ange.
I'm so upset right now. I'm so sorry, Ange. Stay away from my school. It's embarrassing enough having a total nerd like you for a brother. I can be more discreet so they won't notice. Divine punishment. Bjorn Toso. I'm fine. It doesn't hurt. Look at
this is I will say this for someone who didn't want a redemption arc for Rodo.
Let's go, Road. One. Still a fucking queen, but let's go, dude. Fuck Sommers, dude. Jesus, every time I see this man's face and he's smiling and I'm going through it right now, I am not good. Look at them. Those worthless scraps are tumbling into the abyss. My heart is quivering. What up, Marth? What a touching story. If you just let them fall, you'd only be down 10 breaths. How dare you crying right after they hated on me for not crying? You make me look bad, brother. I'm sorry. Listen, ever since I had kids, I've been very emotional. I'm not gonna lie. And seeing all those kids like that really fucking hurt. Like, those parents are stupid. I hate this dude. Their love made them choose to die with their kids. I have butterflies in my stomach. What beautiful, meaningless deaths. Yo. Sommers needs to get clapped. I'm gonna say it. He needs to go.
I'm gonna say this.
He needs to go.
Next to Sommers, Orochi is Mother Teresa.
Next to Sommers, St. Carlos.
Yeah, Orochi is.
Orochi is Mother Teresa. Kaido is Mother Teresa. Like, with everything. All right, listen. I'm gonna take a moment. I'm not going to get political, I promise. I will never do that on my channel. My real homies know my political beliefs, and that's what matters. But for Oda to tie in with what's going on in the world right now, with what's happening, and then to make a character like this at the same time, wild. Wild. In a good way, though. You know what I mean? He's giving us somewhere to direct that hate, and I like that. Just going to say that. Colin, where are we? I don't know, Mom, but we're safe. Oh. Mom, I call that one Gum Gum Rice Cracker Belly. Anyways, you're kind of digging into me, so get off.
Hey, you. As soon as we land, I want you to hop off my back, you hear? I don't want you meddling in my fight.
Did he say back? You guys just came down on us out of nowhere. Good thing we were passing by. I didn't sign off on this. I'm the Great Destroyer. I'm not responsible for anybody's safety. Now let's move. Is it snowing? That's so sudden. Wait, was that thunder? What? The tree is shifting. What is going on? What is that beat? All of Elbaf is shaking. Bro, on a curious day when thunder and snow both flurry, a giant beast shall appear to blot out the skies. The drums of liberation will boom out. What? And the sun god will rise. Look how big you got. Now this is gonna be fun. Ain't no fucking way there's a break next week. Oh, man. Oh, I'm hype. We are so fucking back, brother.
Lucas,
Back.
Lucas, go back a bit down, okay? Now look at Loki.
Yeah.
Look at the huge dragon that was created by Killingham. The massive one right next to him on the right.
Yeah.
Look at the scale of difference. That's crazy. Now we know why Loki thought he was a sun god because of that prophecy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we know why he thought he was a sun god.
He's the giant beast that will appear to blot out the skies, and the sun god will arise. And Luffy's on his fucking back. Dude! This is peak. This is absolute cinema, folks. Absolute cinema.
So I went. I have something for you because, as you know, and I'm gonna say the name of the arc. I know you're a big fan of Thriller Bark, right?
Yes, huge fan.
It's something we've been talking about. How like almost every character of Thriller Bark seems to be having a purpose in this flashback or in this arc, right? Except one character, right? Ryuma. Do you know what Oda says about Ryuma and SBS about his biggest feats?
What's that?
Ryuma is a great swordsman from Wano from centuries ago. And he's done countless of feats, but the one that made him the most popular is centuries ago, he faced an evil and black dragon that he defeated. What if the reason why it's such a big feat is because he defeated the previous user of that fruit? And in Thriller Bark, the dragon that they give imagery to looks dark. What if this is why Ryuma and Ort were introduced at the same time in Thriller Bark? Moria as well, the Rocks Pirates. Brooke's backstory.
Yo.
What if it's the same dragon? This is the dragon they're talking about. That's why it's such a big thing.
How many points does this dragon have? I'm looking at the dragon from the one shot with Ryuma in it. And from the anime to see if they changed how it looked in the anime.
Yeah. Like I said,
they did not. Nonetheless.
Yeah.
You might be on something.
This can explain why Ryuma, like, think about it. Ryuma is the only one in Thriller Bark with this arc, where why was he mentioned it? Why was he introduced Thriller Bark with all of them, you know?
Yeah.
But now it makes sense if, like, maybe, and they did talk about the feat of him killing that dragon. So what if the reason why that feat is so big is, it wasn't just a dragon. It was like, you know, a legendary fruit user. Maybe this is why they
said, what if that's why Laugh-Tale is lost? Zoro's relative slayed the dragon who moved it. That's fucking amazing.
Oh.
I mean, he did just shift the entire tree of Elbaf. Like, come on now. Also, I'm just gonna say it. I've been really on the lawn ornament for the giant sword that's sticking into the tree of Elbaf. What a good hand gesture, Lucas. Okay. But for the giant sword that was sticking into Elbaf, being just like a lawn ornament, right?
Yeah.
With Loki's hybrid form, he might be able to pull it out, actually. He would be the only person big enough to do it. Which means the former user of this fruit is probably who put that fucking sword there.
And if this is connected to Ryuma's storyline, like that dragon connects to Ryuma's storyline, this could explain why Oda never explained why there's those two huge giant swords on Wano. Because he couldn't explain that storyline because it would, you know, spoil this storyline.
Yeah.
This could explain why those swords were never explained. You know? there was a battle between the samurais and the giants back in the day.
It could have been Galley Law.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, especially because I feel like we're going to be getting stuff about them very soon.
Dude,
Sooner.
I agree.
Sooner than what we thought. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Do you want my Emmett thing? Why?
Oh
fun
yes,
fact, it's-
please. Yeah, you said you had something there.
And it's fun fact. The way that Colin is holding Emmett is the same way that Ripley took Frankie when she first met him. Remember, she picked him up like he was a toy. It was found him very interesting. Which it's almost identical, which tells me that the Emmett storyline will be for Frankie's storyline, but that's beside the point. So we know Roger and the Roger Pirates. It seems that before Laugh Town, they knew something about the Joy Boy because of how instantly they wanted to go there, right?
Yeah.
We know that Rayleigh knew personally Clover and the people of O'Hara because he mentioned that in Sabaody. The way he talked about them seems like he knew them personally. Like he knew the decision making. Like if we were too hasty, just like them, means that he knew much more about it, right? We know that Zunisha is known to Momo and Yamato because it comes from Odin's journal, right?
Yeah.
We know that because of what he learned in the books, that what's his name, Vegapunk knows about Nika from the books of O'Hara. Can it be safe to assume that because Colin got that from a classmate, where the classmates are being taught at the school, who is taught by who? By Saul, who Saul is also the guy who takes care of the library. Could it be that Joy Boy's crew's storyline is in the library? Zonisha, Joy Boy, maybe all of them are mentioned in the library. Not saying they're a full story.
I could see that too, because they
that's why he
wanted
knows
to
about
burn
it.
down the library. They wanted it burned down for a reason.
Yeah.
Obviously, because the Will of O'Hara is in there, and the O'Hara scholars found out stuff that they should not have known. But they wanted to burn it down for some reason. Dragon's definitely resurrecting Galila. I feel like it's gonna be Blackbeard if anyone resurrects them. Because of Kiji.
I mean, I'll be honest with you.
In the ice.
It's also whoever has Moria's fruit, because of what Whitebeard said. How can you talk to dead corpses? Moria's would be the only one be able to bring them back. So whoever has Moria on his side will be the one bringing them back. Yeah, but
even bringing them back with Moria's fruit, they don't remember everything about their past. In fact, Ryoma was like one of the only zombies, if I'm remembering correctly, that remembered anything about their past, like their true past, and who their body belonged to. And he didn't even, he just said, and he didn't even really remember. He just said, all I know is that this body belonged to a legendary swordsman. You know what I mean? Like, and he spoke of the things Ryuma did. Yeah, and it's foggy for him. It's muscle memory, and that's it. And then he was still using Brook's attacks. He wasn't using Ryuma's until he started fighting Zoro, and that muscle memory from Ryuma kicked in.
So there's only one thing. There's only one person who can bring back the memories, and she's with Blackbeard.
Ooh, Pudding. Yeah, Pudding has the memo.
She's the only one.
But would that bring back their memories? I mean, their brains are intact. Their brains are intact.
Not even that. Is that, listen, if she can awaken the fruit, and we know that she's good with her fruit. And remember, I tell people, she has a third eye. I said that because of how she needs to awaken her third eye, it can be done through hypnosis, right?
Yeah.
I said this, Rob Lucci and Kaku does fit about Cypherpole agents that could be under hypnosis, especially the way Rob Lucci got one order, and even Kaku said, I don't know why he did not. He's a man of his word. An assassin or not, he's a man of his word. And he acted like autopilot. This could be a way through hypnosis to force someone to go awaken, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We see what Ope Ope could do as an awakening. We saw what the Hito Hito could do as an awakening. The Memo might even bring memories of a body that a soul is gone.
That's true, but
it's awakening.
How would you force Pudding to awaken? You know what I mean? We don't know how in tune with her. What the hell would Lafitte do to force an awakening?
Because I said if it works, the thing about the sword-eyed eyes that she has in Legends, it is awakened by meditation over 1,000 years, which that's what's called. The guy from Cypherpole explained life return. It's a 1,000-year training, or through hypnosis. Hypnosis could bring out a sword eye. And I said, what if awakening, because of Kaku and Rob Lucci being cases of, especially Rob Lucci, someone who's through hypnosis, what if through hypnosis there's a way to bring out someone's awakened form? Like use hypnosis to take out the spirit. That's what I'm saying. Like, what if there's a way with Lafitte as a hypnosis? Because we
Is
see
he
what
a
hypnosis can do to
hypnotist?
someone. Yeah, Lafitte is a hypnotist. He's one of the 5 hypnotists.
You're
as a
right.
profession in
Yeah.
One Piece.
Yes.
He's one of the 5.
Yes. That's yeah.
So he has Lafitte. That's what
I
I'm
always
wondering.
forget that because
what
of
if-
his sheriff background as well.
Yeah. But he's one of 5 basically. I think Miss Golden Week, him, and someone else are considered to be hypnosis. For Oda.
Django.
SBS information. Django, yeah, Django.
Like-
It's yeah, and there's another one. I'm thinking the Big Mom Pirates.
Where
Where he
the
uses
fuck is
cooking gun.
Frankie? By the way,
I mean, where the
Where-
fuck is Zoro?
well, Zoro's. We saw Zoro a couple chapters ago. We have not seen Frankie back since the flashback ended. We've not seen him once. We have no idea where the fuck he's at. Is he still with Vegapunk? And are they cooking something up? That's what I'm wondering. Because
Also-
they're in the ancient lab right now, right?
Yeah.
To have a copy fruit. Ooh, that's interesting, AP. I wanted to see a multi-form shape-shifting zone in Loki. I went kind of fucking crazy and went through every single color spread and found purple animals that matched Loki's hair tone, and then made it. I think I made a video on here about it actually, but like there was so many. I had like over 100 animals saved that had the same purple hue that Loki's hair does. I was like, he's his own.
But
He's
can you
his
also-
own. He's always been on the crew. Like, sometimes that
Can
one
you go
piece
on
we
the
hit-
before last? Can you go on the before last panel of the chapter when we see everything shaking before we see Loki as a dragon?
Yeah.
Okay,
Which,
now
with
okay,
my
go up a
initial
bit.
read, actually, hold on. With my initial read, I didn't notice this picture of Imunko, Imunko, down here in the way that they're looking. The concentric circle eye there. Will, I know you noticed that too.
Yeah.
Ooh, AP. Now I see what you're saying. It can copy the power of a devil fruit even if it's not inside a user. That's interesting. Are you talking about this panel with the tree shifting?
Yeah, okay. Look at that serpent dragon on the right. Now go back to the last panel of Loki.
Yeah, no, yeah, I saw the scale. It's fucking massive, man.
No, it's not that. People have said this. If you actually look at the mural, it does feel like the dragon in the middle over the tree is Loki. It's
Oh,
a moment of
100%.
the mural.
Let's look at the mural.
Yeah. I'll drop the B in the BC chat. I have it the other day
Oh, I'm gonna pull it up
Yeah,
on,
that
on
looks-
stream.
on stream. Oh yeah, perfect.
You read it?
People have been making connection.
I think I can take the reaction overlay down. This. Let me fix that on stream real quick for you guys. Yeah, that's definitely Loki. Like, so this is
We're getting
Emu on
moments
the
of the mural.
left for sure.
Yeah.
Every time I look at this, I fall more in love with it. God, what a fucking spread.
Yeah. Yeah. So people are saying that we're getting little by little on the uncovering of the different people in the mural. So the
Yeah.
dragon is Loki.
The
So
dragon
most
is
likely the
Loki.
other giant might be another Asian Oni. Fun fact, I went to look at it. The ores that we've met, Ors Junior and Ors from Solar Bark, so Ors second and Ors the third, both have that weird Loki-esque hairstyle on the back of their hair as well. So it
Yeah.
could be another Oni that we haven't been introduced yet.
An ancient giant.
With
yeah.
people thought of. Yeah. Because the
Well, I
Ors have
think-
the same type of hair.
Ah,
in the
fuck,
back.
I just closed the mural. Anyway, I think that it's multiple forms of Loki there. I think that it's multiple events. Right now we're seeing the middle. So that means we've already
Yeah.
seen the beginning. That means that one part of this mural has already happened within the story because we're seeing the middle right now. Unless you're looking at it like this. The middle where the tree is and Loki coming down on top is the fracturing point, and this is the two paths that open up because of it. We have Emu holding the sun on one side with Luffy and them fighting it, and then on the other side is whatever the fuck that thing is, which could be the red line. That's been a big prominent theory. Dragon, because of the X's on it and its shape, is a big theory. Like, so I think we're about to get
Also,
some
like-
answers. This is kind of insane.
Yeah.
One Piece is in a really
And
weird
also-
state right now where we're getting a lot and it's kind of hard to predict what's going to happen next, which it's never been easy to predict One Piece, but now it's a whole different fucking level because we're actually getting answers. There's no waiting for months or years and years and years anymore. Like, it's all happening.
So, fun fact, because you need to know this is what I was going to tell you about, is some people are, a strong minority are cloning Oda because they said that the Loki design is corny.
I think it's awesome.
Which I love.
It's
love
awesome.
It. It's like you know what it makes me think of? I told the people, it makes me think of Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty.
From Sleeping Beauty. Agreed, 100%. That was my first thought when I saw it. I love the pitch black dragon. I love that its wings, when it's flying, like on this left-hand side, you can see it's breaking through the fucking trees and shit. Like, this design is fantastic. Oda, when he drops a double page spread, drops a fucking double page spread. It's like our homie, friend of the channel here, and co-host of the 3-episode test podcast with me, SSJ Cody, on his bingo for One Piece this year, he put down Oda double page spreads. I think like a couple of them, because we only get like 2 or 3 a year, like full big ass double page spreads like this. And I think what a banger of a double page spread to start 2026 with, like a full double page one. Oh my goodness, Jesus.
So I've said this, aesthetically, beautiful art style. I think this might be the best chapter of 2026.
So far, yeah.
Art style wise, what do we have right now? Because the other ones are good, but I've said this, between the kids and the parents, that crazy Ripley moment,
Yeah.
Then even though I've said this, the way he's drawn Summers, like if you think about making him like so despicable, like people, when I was rereading it today, preparing for the stream, I said, actually, even though I hate what Summers is saying, the way he is doing the shading on Summers, that accentuates how much we hate him even more. He's not like light colors, like he's in silhouetted almost, like very dark in tones. Like I feel like he's in his bag with this chapter, definitely in terms of the art. He had fun making. He worked hard, but he had fun drawing it. You could see it.
Yeah. This was one of the most emotional moments I've read in One Piece. You know what I mean? Like, and I've been around for quite a bit. We had a very emotional flashback at Kuma's. That was devastating. I mean, you remember I cried almost every fucking week during that like month and a half period of chapters, 2-month period of chapters, however long we were in Kuma's flashback, the agony of a happy 10th birthday. You know what I mean? But this hit on a different level for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, as a parent, and I'm not saying this excludes people who aren't parents from feeling, or connecting with this, but like as a parent, it makes so much sense. Like, I don't know, like that is what a parent, you know what I mean? Like you say you would do this for your child, and you believe you would in this situation, and to see every single one of those kids' parents, at least one of them stepping up and falling with them so they don't have to go alone. Jesus fucking Christ. And then Rania too, because you remember Rania broke my heart when she did her speech over Elbaf. It broke my heart. And seeing her and her dad's there telling her you did so great back there, like, I'm gonna cry again, dude. Don't make me cry again, Rania, please.
There is a story. There might be a storyline that might be introduced pretty soon. It's something that's quite interesting. So we know from the last 100 years, the giants from Elbaf have been, because of Harold and during Broggy, going into their duel, they haven't been doing conquest the last 100 years, right?
Yeah.
So there would be no reason, for parents missing. The fact that there's a girl, Joanna, who's around the same stage as Colin, so 20 years old, have both parents dead is quite interesting.
Yeah.
I do hope, like, what was the reasoning? Was it because Loki destroyed the village, because she's an ancient Oni, just like his mom's side? Were her parents there? Was it during Harold's rampage? Or is there more of a sinister storyline where the world government been taking out Oni descents the last two, ever since Harold disappeared? Disappeared. Was killed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That, like I said, it's an interesting storyline. Like I said, that's weird. Like with everything they're saying, like it's weird that she lost both her parents. So and she's Asian Oni. She's the only one who has the horns.
Yeah. Oh man. Sorry, I'm at this road panel and almost got me again. All right, so Cube, hit me with the final thoughts and rate this chapter. What are we thinking?
Before I give you, like, it's going to be a slanderous. You're going to be shocked by the score I'm going to give, but there is something as well with the final thought. especially with the last chapter, especially when we got with the flashback.
Yeah.
It does feel like for Loki, it's going to be Grand Fleet, because now even his whole thing is about he saved his people and all those stuff, and him literally saying, I'm the destroyer, I don't save people. So I do feel like, again, another chapter where he's focusing really Loki with his role, his position with the people of Albaz. Last week was with the new giant warrior pirates who decided to back Loki, to trust him. Now he's saving the kids and those kind of stuff. So it kind of makes you think like they're doing a storyline where Loki will be accepted. So I'm seeing less and less the possibility of becoming a full-fledged Straw Hat. Grand Fleet,
I do
still
too.
believe 100%.
I will say this too, just to add on to what you were saying right there before we get back to your rating and final thoughts, is that I think Luffy will ask him. I'm 100% positive of that, actually. But you can't ever be 100% positive when trying to theorize on One Piece, but you know what I mean? I think Luffy is going to say, join my crew, and I think Loki will decline and says, I have a crew. And it will have that moment between him and Hyjuruden being like co-captains, you know what I mean? Like, continue though, please, with your final thoughts.
No, that's my final thought. And so my
rating,
my score is a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Fair. Very fair.
For me, it's, I've already told you, there's a lot of stuff I like before I give a 10 out of 10. You need to have lore, you need to have emotions, you need to have actual, like,
every single one of them.
Some sort of result. If you figure out, you have everything. You get lore, you get a thing to get upset with the villain, an actual moment with the villain. You get the moments with the kids and the flashback and the callback to all the 5 original Straw Hats, Luffy to Nami, right? So until Aurang Park Nami, like you have all of the core moments, and then at the end you get the reveal of Loki's Tower Fruit. And I'll be honest, I didn't want the dragon. I would prefer the eagle from the legend to the dragon. But I do like what they're doing.
Like Thunderbird, a big ass fucking mythical bird.
Because it's also, I tell people, it's not because I just have a fatigue because of Kaido. It's as I've said, this is after the whole cake was over, I was sick of having villains who were only Paramecia users. Then in Wano, we stayed for almost 5 years at Wano, where we had the major villain, a big dragon, but it's very stuff like that. Loki's ones is interesting because it's very fairy tale like. So I do feel like, and the plot and stuff like that.
It's a European dragon. It's not a traditional Japanese dragon or like East Asia or Asian dragon.
And,
you know what I mean?
And there's an actual story around it, a lore around it, like the prophecy that comes with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's more than just Kaido was just, I turned to a dragon, and that was not the most important part about him. It was just a perk. It was just a perk for him. I do like the way they're doing this one. 10 out of 10. What about you?
10 out of 10. Obviously. I mean, I cried hard. I cried hard. Not to brag, but I cried a fucking lot, guys. We hit every emotional beat. I hate Sommers so much. And I think that just goes to show, it's just like with Doflamingo. You know me, I have a very big problem when people sexualize Doflamingo. The dude's a fucking R word that ends with an ist. I'm not gonna say it because YouTube doesn't like it, and the dude is a fucking mass murderer. Like, you know what I mean? I hate when people sexualize him. I had a point to this, but now it just turned into Doflamingo slander. Oh, and I know people are gonna be like, I love Sommers, that's my saint, and stuff like that, because I've seen people in the community like that. I hate this man. I hate this man more than anything. I cannot wait for him to get his comeuppance. The best way to say it. I cannot stand Sommers. It is really irking me. But I have to give to Oda for writing such a good villain for me to hate. You know what I mean? Like, he has given a villain that you hate to love in Doflamingo, right? Because people like Doflamingo. He's cool as fuck. He's got sweet ass fucking powers, but you hate to love him.
He's well written.
He's well written. This one is written like King Joffrey. You love to hate him. You fucking can't stand the motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, and I like that Oda did that with Sommers. It breaks that air of him being this royal man, and like because he's just scum. You have no class if you're that scummy.
I hate him as much as you. The reason why I'm not that emotionally impacted by Sommers is because I'm convinced of that. He's the one dying at the end of this arc. I do not believe he'll survive this arc.
I hope so.
Yes. Oda is
that man.
We still have a lot of God's Knights and Celestial Dragons to deal with.
Smokey?
And for some reason, he is making like giving him like the war. When I say the best versions of the worst type of trait from a Sasso Dragon, all in for
Yeah.
one character.
Yep.
And he's feeling
hate
emo
him,
by destroying the ship, do stuff like that. I'm telling you, dude. Look at Killingham. Killingham is barely being shown for tons of time. That's why I do think Killingham will be part in different arcs. I do
Yeah.
think Killingham has more story to tell. But that's why I'm not affected, because I know, dude. Like, have your fun, Summers. Be despicable, dude.
But
I'm gonna be cherishing the. When
finish
you be
my
taken
final-
out, I'll cherish it.
Yeah, I will too. We'll party together. We'll throw a funeral for him, like Tekking did for.
Dude, there's no
Okay.
funeral. It's a
Party.
It's going to be
we'll just
ghetto.
get drunk on
it's gonna be-
stream. We'll celebrate.
Dude, it's going to be a gospel, dude. It's going to
Anyway,
be hallelujah, you know.
Yeah, let me get back to my final thoughts real quick.
Sorry.
No, we're good. I love the Sommers hate, so I'm not even mad about it. You know what I mean? I got a lot of good moments this chapter though. The scene with the parents of Elbaf embracing their children, preparing to die with them, was one of the most emotional moments in this entire series for me. This is going straight into my top 5 saddest moments in all of One Piece. I cannot believe that Oda would go to this length, if I'm being honest. We've seen a lot more of Oda's darker side as a writer, you know what I mean? Like his ability to capture the depravity of the Holy Knights of the Celestial Dragons, what they are exactly capable of, and what the elite class of this world is capable of. And it's crazy to me. It is crazy to me. Yeah, 10 out of 10, man. Fucking 10 out of 10.
Yep.
The Loki reveal as well, which I'm not gonna. I have Loki Devil Fruit reveal on my bingo card. I'm not gonna tick it off until I get a name. I think that goes without saying. But like the Devil Fruit reveal, man, Luffy on his fucking back, man. Nika riding up on this gigantic dragon that we just saw in the mural. Like Oda, Dill said it best at the beginning of the stream. Oda is in his bag right now. 10 out of 10, man.
You know, and I know people say they love that moment. I said this is not the craziest moment about Loki's form. It's the fact that the giant on his back looked like Luffy and the Straw Hat on Broggy's hand in the little card.
Yeah.
When you forget, those are giants. Those are people who are like, who are massive. You know what I mean? Like they're 3 times smaller than oars, but still they're massive compared to everything. And they're like dots on his back. They're dots on his back.
It's
crazy.
insane to me.
Dude, I've said this. He's island level. He has to be island level at this point.
He's
Because Elbaf's a huge
into
island.
the world level, bro. He is world level. Like
No, in size. I mean, in size.
Yeah.
Island size, not level. Island size, like
island
an
size.
average island. in the One Piece world.
he is.
Yeah,
You take him to the Goa Kingdom, he's destroying the whole fucking thing easily. Like
just by landing.
just by landing.
Yeah.
Like, but that is it from us today, chat. Thank you guys so much for pulling up. Make sure you come back here. We might do a break week stream. I don't know yet. Me and Cube gotta figure some things out. You know, we are both adults with busy lives. It happens. Sometimes we miss one. If not, we will see you guys here next the Sunday after next when officials drop. We are trying to get onto officials only here on the StrawHatLucas channel. It's been a little bit rough because we've been busy, and so I've had to do Saturday streams and stuff, but the clean break from spoilers has been good for my soul because I get to enjoy moments like this in today's chapter. I don't think this emotional moment would have hit me as hard if I'd read it in some text box before this. So I'm glad to have that experience. But yeah, that is it for me. You want to say anything to the people before we head out, Cube?
You guys, listen. Just have a blessed day, weekend. You know, it might be a break week, but we're well fed, so we're good, guys.
Yeah, we are full for the next 2 weeks. Let's go. Yes, we will see you guys here, like I said, Sunday after next. More important than anything that myself or Cube has said in the stream, I want you to have a wonderful, wonderful night.